Hello and welcome to a Stacks on Film video. A nice quick one for us. Well, we'll see how long it goes. But we've been pretty excited in these parts about the Every Decade Sight and Sound top movies poll. So for those that don't know, we don't know why you clicked on this video if you don't know. So the BFI, British Film Institution, they send out the call to critics around the world. It was a much larger group this time than I think before. I think like significantly larger. And from a variety of places with a lot of key efforts to make sure it was more representative. I'm not going to say to make it more diverse because that sounds like I'm like using buzzwords. I'm going to say representative of the actual layout of the world and people that watch movies, as opposed to a homogenous, boring list, which has been in past, which perhaps explains why certain films have kept themselves in certain places for a long time. So it is every 10 years, and this is one of those 10 years, and they have just announced it today. So we're going to take a look at the one from 10 years ago, which was a huge upset, because one film had been at number one since the inception of the list. Which was 52, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe 60.
Yeah, 52.
Yeah.
I think it was 52.
Because it was wild, that first list, because like people picking films that have like just come out and now are just like established classics.
Yeah, exactly.
People are like, man, how can you say Bicycle Thieves? That's like, wow. And they were like, yeah, of course, Bicycle Thieves. But maybe there'll be some movies on the new list that just come out. For full disclosure, I have seen the new list already. Jack has not.
I have not.
We are going to start with the old list, which is on your screen now. So the upset was Vertigo at number one. In fact, this
taking over Citizen Kano.
Yeah, this top 8 we can see here is, I think, very expected of like of film fandom. Dare I say, to use charged words.
Yep, nothing really surprising here. I can see Kane dropping. I can see Vertigo going down, and I can see the Searchers certainly leaving. At least the top
Why the
8.
Searchers?
Probably not the top. I don't know. The Searchers has been heralded for many, many decades, and as an important piece of American cinema, obviously. But I think it has dated views that some people in modern contemporary audiences find something not great within. So.
I think there is, I mean, to get really pretentious about it, there is like a Keatsian aspect of negative capability to the Searchers. It can be read in multiple ways. It is an ambiguous text, and one is wary to just like read characters as being voices of the moral and thesis of the film. However, my reading of it is not the most charitable reading, though there have been some very good defenses of it. I think there are cool things, but The Searchers is not a film that I love. It's a film that I like. But yeah, this list very expected. So we've got Sunrise and Movie Camera as our silent films. Oh, and then we've got Joan of Arc as well. Oh, and Potemkin.
Yep, Joan of Arc, Potemkin.
8.5, fabulous. I mean, these are great movies. Abu Souffle.
That's two Ozu. That's two Ozu in the two Ozu in the top 16 there.
Oh, has a Bavzar, which I don't know if I see that spoken about as much anymore. But a film I really like.
Oops. Breathless with Goddard passing. I don't know. Is Goddard still a figurehead? Are we going to swap in a different Goddard?
My prediction beforehand was I could see. I wasn't sure if Goddard may have actually fallen off a little bit, but obviously with his passing, I think that's kind of entrenched. But it depends on when people voted, I guess. Some people voted like a long time ago.
Yeah. These are so tough to talk about because it's just sort of like, these are the canonical classics for a reason. So Seven Samurai, Persona, Tarkovsky's The Mirror.
I mean,
Singing in the Rain. Oh, there's another Goddard there. Contempt.
So yeah,
it's a very strange poster.
It's a really weird poster for Rashomon. I mean, it is a very expected list though. So we've got kind of like East Asia, a little bit of USSR, and then it's kind of like the European art house crowd of your American classics.
Yeah, European art house, American New Wave.
I believe that's our first female director, right?
With
Jean Dillman.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. Jean Dillman.
What number is that for female director?
We should have got a different list.
But, no, they're in the corner there.
Oh, it does. 38. That's the 38th.
Yeah.
Wow, I could see that going higher. But then again, I don't know how much of this reshuffle is things moving up, things moving down, and things moving out.
Yeah.
Like Oh,
Patha
close up.
Panchali, that's
Playtime.
some Indian cinema on there. I think it's very telling, the kind
L'Histoire.
of Indian cinema
L'Histoire
that
du
goes
cinéma.
there. I've not seen Gertrude, actually, so I can't speak to that. Battle of Algiers.
You got Scorsese, Chaplin.
Yeah.
Hitchcock. So much Hitchcock on this
A
list. Is the
lot
canon
of
going to shift
Hitchcock.
away from Hitchcock?
Yeah.
Keaton.
Mother in the Law I've not seen. Leopard I've not seen.
More Chaplin. Sancho.
I've seen most of these, though. Not seen Rio Bravo. Should have seen Rio Bravo, but I just don't know if it's really...
Lynch. Is that our first Lynch?
No, I think Mulholland Drive was up earlier.
Mulholland Drive was very high up, wasn't it?
Any more women yet? No. Is that it?
I don't
I mean,
so. Oh, Beau Travail.
Beau Travail. So Beau Travail is our second film director. Oh, that's an awful poster for like one of the greatest movies of all time. I mean, I can't remember exactly what's on the list, I'll be honest, but I can't imagine as much Antonioni being on there, especially not Leclerc's.
Sure.
Leclerc's has that blackface scene, which I think will be counted very much more against it.
Grim.
Ambersons. I like Ambersons.
I
love Spirit of the
Fan
Beehive.
I haven't seen.
Is that our first animated on here then? I would presume so.
Wait, which one's animated?
Isn't Colour Pomegranates is partly...
No.
I've not seen it for a long time.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
I lent you that Blu-ray years ago.
I have seen it. But I don't know. In my mind, visually striking. But no, you're right.
I could see Yee going up from '96. I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. I think Yee in Brighter Summer Day is so much more spoken about nowadays. Not seen the earrings of. I'm surprised that Imitation of Life is the Cirque on there. It's not my Cirque of choice.
None that heaven allows. Yeah. Right, I think it's time.
Theories to solve. Tuki Buki. Is Tuki Buki our top African film then?
I don't know.
That's wild.
Let's see how we change.
It's like, Tuki Buki.
Right.
So yeah.
Right, I'm going to do this.
So two women. One
women.
Indian film.
Lots of films I haven't seen.
One art house film. I've seen most of these. I've seen very much. Oh,
cool.
There's no way Intolerance is surviving, right? There's no way. There's no way.
We're not. Right, can you send me the link? I'll just close my eyes and click at the vague shape.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see a thumbnail. I didn't really recognise the thumbnail.
I think you will now.
Okay. Oh,
yes,
wow!
I know,
okay,
right?
Let me hold on. Let me make that a bit. That's a really awkward angle. I can't go further up. I positioned this in the stupidest place. Yeah. Okay. So Jean Dielman, is that number one? I'm assuming. Wow. Wait, what order is this?
So this is the top 100, but a lot of them are obviously joint because of votes. So
that's confusing. Yeah. Okay, let's go through these then.
Should we start at the bottom then? Get Out. So that's obviously a very new entry. I think that's a new entry. Yeah. That's an absolutely phenomenal film.
I think Black Girl.
Yes,
that's
Black Girl is new. So that's the second African film already. So that's fabulous.
Cool. Very cool. That's Senegal, France.
Black Girl was so phenomenal. I'm not surprised the General is still on here, and I'm also not surprised that it's dropped down to right at the bottom.
Yeah, like the 90s.
Because of the Confederacy.
Yeah, exactly. Once Upon a Time, your staple Leone.
Tropical Malady. I've not seen Tropical Malady. I want to. That's one of the few I've not seen. Once Upon a Time in the West. Ooh. Yes, I love that movie. Man Escaped was our Bresson. Bit of Bresson there. Have you seen The Leopard? I've not seen The Leopard. I'm not very hot on the Viscontis.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling down here.
Chungking, hell yes.
Some of these ones. Chungking, Parasite, Yee, I've seen. Yeah, so I've seen. I've not seen The Leopard, and I've not seen
the earrings of Madame de. Yee, that's about the same where it was actually. It's not gone up as much as I thought. Right. Parasite. So that's our second recent of the decades films. Unsurprisingly,
I think. Not really.
Without scrolling down, guess what other films you think are going to be
just scroll down
included from this decade?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't have any predictions to hand. I honestly can't think of any right off the top of my head.
The four that I predicted were included.
Interesting. Right, I'm just scrolling down. Let's have a look.
Hey,
The Shining.
And Julie go boating.
Hey.
Oh yes.
We got two.
I'm seeing double. 4
Blue Velvet. Yep. Spirit Beehive. Go boating.
I'm surprised Beehive still made it, but I'm very, very pleased. Satin Tango's gone down.
Satin Tango, Sunset Boulevard. These are some holdovers from last Nova. Hey! Oh wow, 2 of them. Okay.
Hell yes, right next to each
Good
other.
Stuff.
And Totoro Spirited Away. You love to see it.
Wow. There's your
Yeah,
there's your
Invitations to Life.
Journey
Again,
to Italy.
all the heaven allows. Journey to Italy is fabulous.
Ventura.
La Ventura, I absolutely love. Metropolis is obviously a masterpiece. Gleaners, hell yes.
Oh wow, Gleaners.
It's another woman already.
Red Shoes, La Jetée. Yep, Tuki Buki, there it is. Tarkovsky. Good to see Varda on there. Good to see some Varda representation. Scrolling down.
Goodfellas.
Man, Goodfellas. Daughter of the Dust.
I've not seen Daughter of the Dust, but that's a really important film. So black female director.
Interesting. Sans
Sans
Soleil, Dolce Vita,
Soleil
Moonlight,
so
another
good.
big one.
Moonlight, another new one. Sherlock Jr. Yay.
Yeah, Billy Wilder's Apartment.
Battleship Temkin's gone down a long way.
Oh, News from Home.
Yeah, I've not seen News from Home. I absolutely love Ackerman.
Interesting, and a
it's
second
one of the
Ackerman.
Ackermans I've not seen.
Um,
Yeah, Battleship Temkin's really fallen down. Fear Eats the Soul has risen up half the list, which is fabulous.
right, cool.
Movie. Oh, The Piano, so Jane Campion, so that's more female directors.
Yep, Campion, Truffaut,
Wonder,
Hitchcock.
another female director.
Wonder, interesting, not heard of this one. Scrolling.
That's
Bicycle
her,
Thieves,
that's her
Stalker,
only film as
Rashomon.
well, Barbara Loden. She was married to another filmmaker, I think. I forget who. I may be wrong. Barry Lyndon's still there.
Killer of Sheep.
Bicycle Thieves.
Barry Lyndon. Battle. Where'd my bike go? Breathless. City Lights.
This is
Staples.
the little black and white corner.
That's
here.
the canon.
Black and white corner with Rear
That's the
Window
canon.
popping in. Yeah. Hey, Mirror's still good.
Oh wow! I'm so surprised some of these have stayed so high. Oh wow! Portrait. Good
Hell
for
yes, Celine Seymour.
good for Portrait.
And if you scroll down, another female director just below.
Hey, Daisies! Awesome. Playtime.
Your
Love
Playtime,
my Playtime's
Night
there.
of the Hunter. One
Do
of
the
your
right
brother's favourite
thing.
films.
Night of the Hunter. Shower. Everyone's favourite film.
Shower, of course, still great. Do the Right Thing. Hell yes. I was amazed that wasn't there beforehand.
Ozu. Apocalypse Now. Persona's up there. Close-ups up there. Seven Samurai. Staples.
Meshes of
Meshes
the
of the Afternoon.
Hell
awesome.
yes.
That's awesome.
Searches down
It's a
to
great
15.
Addition. I mean, I could have seen that going a lot
I'm surprised
further down,
it hung in there.
Hey, Varda,
yes,
second
two
Varda.
Vardas. Cleo.
Sunrise,
Sunrise
Godfather,
out of the
Rules of
top
the Game.
10. Regular de Jure, was that, I think, maybe in the top 10 before? I mean, I love Regular de Jure.
I think that was very, that was like 5 or something. Scrolling. Singing in the Rain, Man with a Movie Camera, Mulholland Drive, In the Mood for Love, both Space Odyssey. Some good movies on this list.
Apart from Vertigo, that is a phenomenal top 10 films. That is. That's really...
Oh, so the upset now is Vertigo has been topped off the top spot, pushing Kane down further, and Jean Dielman is shot up from, what was
38?
38?
Yeah, no, 38.
36.
Right,
something like that. Something in the late 30s.
Wow.
Interesting.
I think it's a really, really cool list. I love that we've got 2 Powell and Pressburgers. Some really cool films in there, like Celine...
Oh, why is that not working? Is that one broken?
So I'm missing 6. There's 6 films I haven't seen in there.
Why can't someone have a signed sound list on Letterboxd already? It's been up for an hour. Come on. Cut all this out. Sound.
3 stars for Glass Onion. Guess I won't watch that.
I don't want the twin. Why did I type in 2012? Here we go. No, we're not. 10 films, 100 films. Okay, here we go. This is where we go. I'm on 79.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm on 94. I think this is a really, really good list. I'm really pleased. There's like some.
I think it has taken films out that I hadn't seen and put films in that I have seen.
Yeah,
I think my percentage has bumped up, which is very interesting.
Should we go 10s by 10s and talk about specific highlights or interesting ones? So
sure. Let's go for the top 10. So let's go for the top 10. Singing in the Rain was still in the top 20.
I'm so happy that Singing in the Rain has made top 10. I think that's just such a fabulous film. And I think... I said this to Emma earlier, but do you think the In the Mood for Love hipsterism begins now? Because I think that film has avoided hipsterism for a long time. And
I don't think it has it? I think
as in people being. I think because everyone loves it. I think now maybe the people be like, well, actually, I'm more of a Fallen Angels guy. I'm more of a Chunking guy. I think now.
I don't know. Well, now that Chunking is also in the mix.
I'm glad that Chunking's in this. I love Chunking so much. Yeah, there was a lot of talk
Mulholland
about
Drive,
the Battle of Mulholland Drive and In the Mood for Love because they're from the same year.
Interesting. Yeah, it's 2001.
The same year as well, actually. Maybe.
No. 99 maybe? Yeah, 99.
Are those two 2000? In the Mood for Love?
2000 or 2001.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
No, they're not. In the middle of the 2000s, so you are wrong.
Yeah, but I think they actually did release. I don't know if I.
Oh, probably.
I mean, there's also 2001: A Space Odyssey there, which is also a 2001 movie.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
I love that Close Up is there. I'm really pleased. I love that Man Movie Camera still made it. Apocalypse Now and The Godfather are your little boomers getting in there. Pouring out for the boomers.
70s big
I mean,
stuff.
Seven Samurai is still absolutely incredible. I love that Ohio's Balthazar is still there.
Matches of the Afternoon is great. Was that on the? That wasn't
Yeah,
on the
no, it
previous
wasn't
list,
because
was it?
there was only 2 film directors, if I remember correctly.
Oh, of course, yeah. So Daisy's another 5-star film for me on there.
I mean, Daisy's, I think, has just grown in like availability. So many of these films, again, it's about availability, isn't it? It's what you can see now.
Yes,
which
can
cut
exactly.
against
the Criterion
things.
Channel and things.
I was listening to the Great Movies Pod talking about this list and their predictions, and they were saying things. So they predicted that Man Movie Camera would go in quite a lot because it is more available, so therefore becomes less of a I've seen this film, check me out, becomes more of a everyone's seen it. But it hung in there because it's just an absolute masterpiece. Well done.
Well done, you. Psycho.
Yeah,
8.5.
yeah. I mean,
These are good films,
Psycho.
folks.
Mirror is incredible. Is 8.5? Is the Dolce Vita on here?
Dolce Vita is down somewhere, but it is here. I remembered seeing it.
Is
it's
it?
definitely on here somewhere. Or was it? Am I getting confused with the old list now?
No.
I'm certain I saw it.
No. The Vita is no longer
Ooh,
Dolce.
Interesting. You've vetoed your last Dolce.
Oh God, I'm becoming a like an Imitation of Life rejector here, which is a movie I actually quite like. But
oh no, it's there. It's right there.
Okay, the Imitation of Life, we're fine.
Ignore us.
I love Theory to the Soul so much. Battle of Algiers, hell goddamn yes. Killer of Sheep, love that that's hung on in there. Still a hard film to actually watch in conventional ways. I'm surprised.
Third Man.
Third Man is so people love the Ziva. It's that Ziva score, Jack. People absolutely love that Ziva score. I think Third Man next to Casablanca is such a nice thing because like those two. I remember talking to our friend David about his list upcoming, and he was just like picking between those two to like fit us lux. It's just like they kind of like both say a certain thing about someone. Have you seen Tukibuki? That's really good. It's really, I mean, I could say that about movies, but yeah, it's really, really good.
Yeah. Have you seen Spirited Away? It's quite good.
Well, that's not what I've heard. So I'm really pleased that Gleaners is on here because my 2 favourite Vadas are the 2 that are on here, which is so pleasing to me because I don't feel that in the circles I'm in, Gleaners perhaps gets as much love as I give to it. But Emma and I absolutely adore Gleaners.
I do love Gleaners.
So just could not be happier. Is City Lights gone or is City Lights lowered?
No, City Lights is there.
Okay.
It's just I've got a different poster for him. There he is, number 36.
So City Lights are still above. They're both so wonderful, but I would take
The Modern Times.
Definitely. I need to rewatch The Apartment because I'm like The Apartment's great, but
I love The Apartment.
Like, have a burning love.
I watched it a couple of Christmases ago. It's like a very wintry film.
Sunset Boulevard is again one of those like established classics that's just got to be there.
Man Escaped.
I think Get Out as 100 is the right place for it. That's a really cool like look getting in there for a film very much of the moment.
Contemporary.
So Once Upon a Time in the West is the Sergio Leone that made it on then.
Yes, as opposed to something from the Dollars.
I mean, I'm glad it's not Once Upon a Time in America because I don't like that film. Also,
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Once Upon the West is my favourite of his films, so I am personally glad.
Interesting.
Is Raging Bull gone?
Raging Bull is gone.
Was the tide turn the Raging Bull? Well, I guess the tide doesn't turn. These are still like wildly.
Well, Scorsese's
so
still got
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas
is there.
Yeah.
Maybe instead, I can't remember. So we've still got Sancho and Ugetsu. So. Okay, so I mean, still a lot of Japanese cinema.
So I'll go through the ones that I have left to see.
Yeah.
My computer's slow because I'm doing like 1,000 things on it. Fuck. Okay, come on.
Oh, Jack, you've got some treats ahead. Some of these are like, you've not seen Do the Right Thing.
It's been on my list for this year, and I keep putting it off.
Fair enough. There are massive movies that I've not seen.
Oh,
you have got some apps. There are some certified Stephen favourites on here, like some.
Well, I'm seeing that in the cinema with you later this year.
I need to confirm that.
I need to confirm that.
Yeah. There's a lot of 5-star Stephen movies here. Do the Right Thing, 5-star Stephen movie. How's awesome. 5-star Stephen movie. Killer Asleep, Sheep. Sorry. I mean, so, some of these movies are on my top 100. I love Battle of Algiers so much. Selena Giglio boating is an absolute masterpiece.
So, any closing statements on the top 100? Any disappointments?
If you go down, because they've got some bit of compilations of stuff. For Hitchcock, for Goddard. I mean, his one to cinema. It's like whatever. Get rid of it. 3 Kubrick, 3 Wilder. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. 3 Tarkovsky. Antonioni's now down to 1, I guess. Love on Torah is so goddamn good.
Wait, Ackerman's got 2. Yeah.
Ackerman having 2 is so wonderful.
None from the 2020s. That feels wise.
Well, yeah. I think maybe in 10 years' time. Obviously we'll see some films in the 2030s, but I reckon things like Everything Everywhere could
So new entries within the top.
Oldest and newest films. So yeah, Parasite, Sherlock Jr. New entries then. These are all really good movies. It's cool that Goodfellas is new.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, let's see. So this is what is. I'm sad about some of these. So, part 2, whatever. I've not seen Gertrude, Raging Bull, whatever. Touch of Evil does have brown face in it, so I can't be that sad about it going.
Yeah.
Wild Strawberries.
Wild Strawberries is a big one.
I can't believe that's got. Matt will be just distraught about that. I think he said that was his favourite film on the list.
Yes,
and Rio Bravo's Cormac's favourite film on the list.
Nashville.
Oh, Nashville. Children of Paradise is so good. Grand Illusion is.
Lawrence of Arabia. Wow.
I would have wanted to have kept.
You don't realise how much was dropped until you see. Guys.
Oh, Anderson's, whatever, get rid of that. For Chinatown, forget about it, I say. Oh, Shenandoah. That's.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Colour Pomegranates. Apparently, I don't even know what that film that is.
The Losers. So here we go. Up 34 places. Down 1, down 1, down 1.
My prediction was that Tokyo Story would go to number 1, so I was completely wrong on that.
Up 72. Wow.
Yeah, Boat of Ice. Tip of the World's Space Odyssey is just in its place as the 6th greatest film of all time. Just been like, there you go, number 6. Not quite top 5, but one of the best.
Daisies there.
Down 1, up 41 for Night of the Hunter. That's great. I can't believe that Do the Right Thing is new. I guess that film has been strangely reassessed in the last 10 years.
Yeah,
I think because of just pressing prescience. Yeah, Furious Itself's gone up hugely, and that is a wonderful film. Metropolis down to 32.
It's mad to see something like that, isn't it?
It's Metropolis.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we got rid of kind of Blimp and replace it with the Red Shoes. Hell yes. So we get rid of one Paolo Presto. Yeah. That's a shame. Love Paolo Presto, but the Red Shoes is.
And then add in another one.
Best movie.
Add in the better one. Yeah.
Totally great. I've not seen Tropical Malady. I like that. That's the Chatapong Urutsukao movie that gets on there. Black Girl's good. I think that's a really phenomenal list.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting list and something to work through for me. Yeah. And I'll probably go back and finish the old list as well.
Yeah, but, the old list is a top 250, so that's more difficult.
Any closing statements on this top 15? The Searchers are still here.
Yeah, Searchers are still there, whatever. I can't believe the Searchers are still there and some of the greatest films of all time. Obviously, they're not just of all time anymore because this is the list. This is it. It's canon. It's set. I still don't like Vertigo very much. I'm sorry. Can we swap that with the Green Fog?
Yeah, the Green Fog. Guy Madden's the Green Fog.
Yeah, so there are some cool choices here. It's still never going to be quite as cool as we want it to be. Like there's no Guy Madden, for example.
No, that would have been
cool. Which would have been really, really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Green Fog is so damn good.
No Local Legends. No Don't Let the River Beast Get You.
Yeah.
But, it's a tough one.
Yeah, there's still a lot of underrepresented corners of cinema, I think, that are still a little bit missing, which is a shame. No Godzilla. Why isn't Godzilla on there?
No Godzilla versus Hedorah. No Mecha Godzilla. No Drunken Master 2. No Muppets.
I guess I think because I'm quite, as everyone knows, very pretentious. A lot of my favourites just are here. I'm surprised that Werkmaster Harmonies didn't make it on there. I thought maybe that would have come in.
There's your horrors.
Yeah, I mean that's the I don't like horror films, but I like these films, horror films, and again
Yeah.
I like all those films quite a lot. No Babe Pig in the Sea is a shame for me.
No Babe Pig in the
No,
City.
The Devils. I would have thought maybe The Devils.
No, The Devils would have been
could have
good.
made
I
it.
would have gone with that. These are your action movies.
Oh yeah, when I think action, that's
Oh, it's funny to categorize them
that
like
is
that.
really
but-
funny.
Oh wait, hold on. Did I take out? Oh no, that's right.
No,
So yeah,
no
that's the list.
No Kobayashi actually. That's surprising. Of all
No
the Japanese
Kobayashi, yeah,
representation,
no,
no Harry Kiri, no Kwaidan, no Human Condition.
No Human Condition.
That is
yeah.
surprising to me. Any Cohen on there? Have the Cohens fallen that far
No
out of
Cohen.
favour? I guess they've never been
No
in favour.
Whatever, really.
No Linklater.
Yeah,
I think that's not
Cohen's.
surprising. No It's
No
Wonderful
Linklater.
Life. No Come and See. No Come and See at all.
No Come and
That's
See.
wild.
Yeah.
That's number
No,
one on Letterboxd now, isn't it?
No Marvel. No Eternals.
No Hausu.
No nothing.
Caligari.
No
No. Here's surprising for me. No Cassavetes.
Oh yeah.
No Mike Lee.
Back in. No Mike Lee. Some Spike Lee.
We've got one
Tati.
Fassbinder, which is nice. No Teshigahara. No Cronenberg.
No.
Yeah. Kalatov, no. We've got Rivette on there now. We've got Kiarostami with Close Up. No Hells are popping. What's going on there? You know.
No,
I'm
that's
really
popping.
surprised that
Miyazaki.
Rochefort is not on it. I really, really thought that Rochefort would
I'd
be
like that.
there.
Yeah, that would have been good. Some demi representation, but
very, very surprised by that. I thought that was such a popular film in the zeitgeist. I mean, I guess No Jodorowsky is not surprising, but would be
no,
nice.
I'm not surprised. But
Neither Living.
that can be on like the Midnight Madness top 100.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's expected. Is there no Paul Thomas Anderson? So is he? Is he not?
No
he's
PTA.
Not
No
entrenched
PTA. No
himself?
Spielberg.
Well, yeah,
no,
yeah.
Some Lynch.
I guess John Ford's still there with The Searchers.
Yes.
So
Very much,
some
very
of the
much
old
there.
guard's still there. No Alien.
Some of the new boys.
I would have thought
No
maybe
Alien. No real genre films. I'm going to say.
Yeah, apart from
Other than like your musicals
and films that you could argue are comedies. Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly,
obviously,
but,
City
like,
Lights.
Oh,
is
okay. There's a bit
comedy.
of sci-fi, with your Blade Runners.
Yeah,
Spirited
but
Away.
even Blade Runner is
fantasies,
like
but
that's sci-fi noir.
It's cold. It's cold sci-fi. Yeah.
There's a lot of genre blends here. How about movies about movies? Because people love movies about movies. Have we got Contempt?
I do love movies about movies.
Is Contempt still there?
Contempt is still
yeah,
there.
So that's
there.
movie about movie.
Man with a movie camera. Still?
Is that movie about movie? I guess that movie's about.
That
it's
movie's about a movie
itself
camera
as a movie. But I don't know if it's about like movie making.
Exactly.
I don't know. Close Up.
Singing in the Rain
yes,
is very much movies about movies. 8.5, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, movies is still a threat. I love that Algiers is still there. I didn't think it would be. We got 2 Chris Markers. Is Legette still there? Oh hell
yeah,
yes, Chris Marker. Absolute hero. Won't show his face. We'll get 2 films on the list.
Very good list. Any closing statements, Stephen?
I think it's a really cool list. I look at that list and I see many of my favourite films of all time. There's only 6 I haven't seen, and I'm really excited to watch those.
Yeah.
I'm dare I say, I'm really happy with this as a list. Well, maybe I have more time to reflect on it more in the future. I think it's a really nice indication of where film is at the moment in terms of opinion, obviously, but it shows a positive place. There's still some love for the established classics because I think it is, the history of cinema is important. It is more diverse. Yes, that's my review.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Making sure.
Yeah, that's in my top 4. So
that's the number 1.
that's so many more people will watch that film now or be aware of that film.
Yes.
I don't think outside of our circles it's that known about, because I was talking to some people at work today and I mentioned that film and everyone was like, what's that?
Yeah, I think people who try and go through these lists and sort of ridicule art films are going to see that at number 1 and sit with it and like unlock a different type of cinema.
God, there are some art films on this list now, which is great. I'm glad that because Wavelength I think was in the top 250. I'm glad that Wavelength didn't make it in the top 100. Jesus Christ. Time Code could have made it. That's a shame. No Time
absolutely
Code. No Hercules in New York. Mulholland Drive.
Good list.
Is that 3 Lynches then? Oh no, only 2. Only 2.
Just 2.
No, Razorhead.
Right, we good?
Yeah.
No, we're good.
How do you feel about the list? Closing statement.
Good. Closing statement. I don't know. It's not the be all and end all for me. It's an interesting 100 list. Cinema exists outside of this list.
No, we're
Cinema
actually
exists inside this
destroying
list.
every film not on this list.
The canon's pretty cool. It's nice. I'm quite, I'm getting there with the canon, and then I'll search outside it. I'll be a searcher of my own list.
The only searchers we like is Jack.
Okay. Now we're going to play time and end this video. So we say to you,
last thing, your favourite and least favourite film on this list.
Favourite and least favourite film. I'll go playtime, and I'd imagine the searchers still. I don't think anything's changed.
So yeah, I'm going to say wonderfully my favourite on this list is Gene Tillman. So that feels real good.
What about lowest?
Lowest is either Searchers, Vertigo, or the General. Probably the General.
Okay, sorry, Buster.
Yeah,
We're
busted.
busted.
No Searchers. Nah, like,
Sorry,
Searchers or the General, and I need to rewatch that. Actually, no, screw it. I'm going to say Vertigo. So I'm going to say number 1 and number 2.
Oh, wow, amazing. Right, until next time, please subscribe to The Stacks. You can find our podcast, patreon.com/The Stacks on Film.